Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Fortunes. If you see my face for the very first time, you're welcome. I am a marketing associate in fintech, and here on my channel, I talk about my journey towards becoming the very best marketing professional and also share a few things that I learned along the way. So, if that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and, of course, share with somebody who you know might need this. Okay. All right, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some tools that I use as a marketing professional. In my last video, I spoke about some of the things that I do. So, in today's video, I figured it was only right that I share with you the tools that I use to do these things. All right, so the very first one I would say is Google Suits. Like, that one is the OG. Like Google Suits, it's OG from now until eternity. I'm yet to see any other tool that actually beats this one. Like, really good. And when I talk about the suits, I'm talking about the Google Sheets, I'm talking about the Google Docs, I'm talking about the slides, I'm talking about Excel. Okay, that's the sheets. I'm talking about Google Meet. They just make life so beautiful. So I'm going to break them down into what I use these different things for. I use the Excel or the sheets for timelines. I use them for budgeting. I use them for tables whenever I need to do like tables. I'm putting things into like other like I want it to be in table format. I use the sheets to do that. Whenever I'm writing like a document or like I need to strategize, even if I'm going to put it in like a slide later on, first starts with putting the idea on Google Docs so that I have all of my idea there. And then if I eventually decide to put in a slide, it's easier for me to pick out the main point and put them into a slide, because with the slide, you can't put everything on your slide, right? But you can put everything on your Google Docs. So Google Docs is like the first guy that gets all the ideas that I have or gets all the information that I need or want at a particular time. And it just works for me. And then because I'm able to share all of this, you're able to share your Google Doc, you're able to share your Google Sheet, you're able to share your slides with anybody. You can give access to anybody that you want it. So it makes it very easy to use, and it makes it easy for me to use it from anywhere, which is why I prefer it to Microsoft Word, which also does similar things, but I'm unable to share. I need to start downloading, but this one with a link, I just share it to you, and all of us can be working on document at the same time. So that's why Google Suites is like the OG guy. And obviously Google Meets, we use that one for you know what we use it for? We use that one for all our meetings. Yeah, you need to meet with people, you need to talk to your team, the guys in-house, the guys external. You're always having to do meetings. Right now we're in a virtual world, right? And so this comes in handy when you have to talk to different people who are probably in different places. And sometimes you can be in the same organization, but you're in different offices. So you need your Google Meets for your meetings as well. Now, number two, another tool that I've been using recently, I learned this one last year. Actually, I started using it last year, and I feel like I don't know everything that it has yet, but I'm on a journey and I'm loving it. And that would be Customer.io, right? Before, when I started my journey, I used to use MailChimp as my newsletters for my newsletters, and it was fine. But then, since I got into fintech, I found out there was an even better guy that helps with data, that helps with push notification, that helps with newsletters, that helps with in-app. I'm like, only one guy. And that guy is Customer.io, right? It's really very helpful. Like I already said, I use it for newsletters and I use it to target actually. You can basically target the customers that you want. You can want your customers to see different things on the app. And with Customer.io, I'm able to do this because I have data, and also I'm able to see what my customer is doing at different points. Let's say customer and what customers are doing at different points. So with Customer.io, I'm able to send them push notifications. I'm able to send them in-app designs. I'm able to send them pop-ups even while they're on the app. It's like I think that I need to make a whole video on how to use Customer.io, right? Or at least things that I've learned and things that you can do at Customer.io. And I say this because when I first started learning how to use Customer.io, I tried to find videos online on how to use this guy. And unfortunately, I was unable to find it. And I'm like, why is it so hard? Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? And interestingly, a lot of people do use it because I've seen like I've researched for it on LinkedIn and on Twitter, and I've seen a couple of people talk about using it. So I'm like, so why is nobody sharing about it on YouTube? Or maybe I just didn't search rightly. I don't know if you find it, but it's a good tool as well that helps to do a lot of things, like I already mentioned. Another tool that I obviously use and many marketers use in today's day age and today's time and age is social media. And social media because do I really need to tell you why? Basically, yeah, we use social media to put out content, to educate your customers, because in today's world, everybody's online. So from Facebook to WhatsApp to Instagram to TikTok, we use all of this as a tool to reach our customers, make videos, post there, Twitter spaces, communicate. I think that when customers actually want to find you these days, when they have like a complaint, the first place they come to is social media. So you have to be there. So it's a tool that we also use, or I use, for social listening as well. What are customers saying? What do they need? How can we better serve them? Sometimes I also use it to find out what is competitor doing, what are they saying about us, who is dragging us. Also for online reputation management, use your social media to find out all of this information that you need as well. So social media is a great tool. And also social media provides you with analytics that you can use to then find out, oh, are my posts doing well? What are my high performing posts? What are things that I need to double down on? What are things that I need to do better? What are things that I need to take out? Some of this information you're able to get from social media. So social media is also a great tool in today's day and age. But it doesn't mean that you have to be on all social media platforms. You just need to figure out what social media platforms are important for you or your organization at every given point in time. Okay? And actually where your customers are. Sometimes they could be on Instagram, sometimes they're on TikTok. So you need to find that out, and that through research. If you haven't watched my video where I talked about what I do as a marketing associate in 2024, you should definitely check that out. Okay. Okay, so another tool that I use is Power BI. And when I say use, I think I'm using the word too loosely, because what I do there is go there to check data, right? To see what my customers are doing on the app, to see the volume, value of what they are doing. And this is mostly a data tool. I don't think that I actually scratch the surface of what it can do, but I know that it is important for data, right? So for me to see what's happening and to help me make more informed decision about what my customers need, right? So again, it's a data tool, right? I'm sure the data guys might hear me and come and hear. And what do you say you're doing there? What me I'm doing there is I'm looking at data. I'm looking at data. So yeah, it helps me to make informed decision. I think that I have learned that some of the best marketing people are people who pay attention to their numbers, who know what their data is saying. And because, like I said, I'm trying to be the best. So every now and then I go there to see, okay, this is going up, and things that I don't understand, I call the data people to come. I mean, what is this one saying? Is it going up? Sometimes I'm very lost there. When it comes to numbers, gotta beg, gotta beg. Maybe that's why I studied English. I didn't study mathematics. But to be fair, I got a B2 in my math. So please, Wyatt, don't talk to me anyhow. Don't talk to me anyhow. So yeah, that's another tool that I use as a marketing person. So the last guy that I'll mention will be Typeform, and this is for survey to get data again. There's a lot of data gets in here, right? I think you can get in the flow. So sometimes you need to send out surveys to your customers to know what they're happy with, what they're not happy with. And so oftentimes to do that, to get that information, we send out surveys and we use Typeform for that. So Typeform for the survey, and then email or customer.io to send out the emails. You get the gist. So that's another tool that we use as well, or that I use as a marketing associate. And I think those are the major tools that I use or that help me to do my job on a day to day basis. If you have any other questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer them in another video. And until next time, my name is Jessica Fortunes. I hope that you found this video to be insightful. I hope that you've learned a thing or two. And until next time, see ya. Bye.